Facebook parent company Meta announces new policies and safeguards for the 2022 election. Ice skating is coming to the Sand Mountain Amphitheater, and a vote to unionize Scottsboro Starbucks is coming up soon. Today is Wednesday, August 17th, 2022. These headlines and your Northeast Alabama weather from Mountain Mornings by Mountain Valley Newspaper. Happy Wednesday, everyone. To start off with our national story, Facebook's parent company Meta announced its own set of policies and safeguards to political discourse ahead of the 2022 midterms. In a blog post Tuesday, Meta announced that it would implement a series of policies to be used in the 2022 midterm elections, policies that are consistent with the same policies that the platform used during the 2020 election. Facebook stated their approach to the 2022 U.S. midterm applies learning from the 2020 election cycle and exceeds the measures they implemented during the last midterm election in 2018. This includes advanced security operations to fight foreign interference and domestic influence campaigns. They also said their network would use independent fact-checker partners and industry-leading transparency measures around political advertising and pages, as well as measures to keep poll workers safe. They went on to outline their content removal policy, and they stated, as was the case in 2020, election-related content will be removed, including misinformation about dates, locations, times, and methods of voting, misinformation about who can vote, and whether a vote will be counted and qualifications for voting. Also, any cause of violence related to voting will be removed. They said they also would be removing any misinformation about an outcome of an election, and they will reject ads encouraging people not to vote or calling into question the legitimacy of the upcoming election. They also announced additional policies under the heading Connecting People with Reliable Information, for which the company touted its continuing feature sending notification to Facebook users with voting information and partnering with election officials. They announced they will also be implementing a Spanish language feature for voters who interact in the Spanish language content. Facebook stated that they are adding warning labels to any content they debunk so that people can decide for themselves what to read, trust, and share. They're also investing an additional $5 million in fact-checking and media literacy initiatives ahead of the midterms. In Northeast Alabama news, residents of Northeast Alabama will have their own skating rink this winter. Sand Mountain Park and Amphitheater is bringing a real ice rink to Albertville, and they say at 4,000 square feet, it's the biggest in Northeast Alabama. From November 18, 2022 to January 6, 2023, the public will be invited to the Sand Mountain Skate. The rink will be inside the Sand Mountain Amphitheater located at 700 SMPA Boulevard in Albertville. The rink will also host birthday parties, corporate and private parties, church groups, school field trips, and skate shows. Through the season, there will also be a nightly light show, along with movie showings. Public skate sessions will cost $12 per person, and that includes the rental of your skates. If a member of the public bring their own skates, it's only $6 per person. And in Jackson County, coffee drinkers, this will hit you in the heart. A Starbucks in Jackson County is going to be part of the vote to unionize. Several workers at the Scottsboro Starbucks sent a letter to Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz announcing their intent to join the Starbucks Workers Union. The letter describes how they were inspired to join together after a Birmingham Starbucks won their union in May 2022. The letter says that the employees have been facing issues in their hours, much like Starbucks workers across the country. Starbucks workers and union organizer Garrett Ellison says their schedule is unreliable. Ellison stated that the hours are often reduced without notice and they don't know how much money the employees will make week to week. Ellison says the union already sent out mail-in ballots and they will be counting them on August 23rd. And for your look at your Northeast Alabama weather, Wednesday, August 17th is going to be a very cloudy day. Sky coverage may lessen a little bit as the morning hours roll in, but will become cloudy on and off all day long with more clouds rolling into the afternoon. Even though it will be cloudy, rain chances seem relatively low, with our chance being around 25 to 35%. High temperatures will be around 81, with low temperatures being around 66. Mountain Mornings is the morning news podcast from Mountain Valley Newspaper. Start your morning with us with a brief 5-minute news podcast for the Northeast Alabama area.